Good morning, ladies. So today is Tuesday, May 5th. Today we are on Module 7, Lesson 2. It says, I can draw and label a picture graph to represent data with up to 4 categories. So today, instead of just using the table, we're going to go ahead and actually draw a picture graph, which is, I think, a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. So I did our table already, so we have that information. We have dog, cat, frog, and fish. So we have, maybe we remember this from yesterday. So remember when it's a diagonal line through that, those tally marks, that's a bundle of 5. So that's 5, and then we count by ones, 6, 7, 8. So that's a total of 8. And we just write it in the box just to help us to keep track. Cats have 1, 2. Frogs is 4. And fish is, again, a bundle of 5, then count by ones. 5 plus 1 is 6. So those are the numbers there. Now we're going to make our bar graph, or our picture graph. So picture graphs are going to be represented by pictures in them. So first I draw a big capital L. And at the top of this L, I need to label it. So I'm going to label this. Actually, I'm going to ask you, think about what you should label it. So think about your categories that you have here, which are different kinds of animals, but what kind of animals are they? Are they wild animals? Are they animals with 2 legs? You have to be specific about it. So these are animals that could be pets. So I'm going to say, I'm going to call it pet animals. No, pets. We'll just do pets. That makes sense. So that's your title. Your picture graph and any graph you have should always have a title. It should also always have labels on each side. So, well, first I'm going to label the bottom so you can see this. So on the bottom of this line, this is where we're going to put our different kind of pet names. So I'm going to just start from the beginning so I don't get confused, and I'm going to write dog. And on the bottom here, I would label it pet, kinds of pets. Hold on. Kinds of pets. Okay, you can see that. And then, so I have dog, and you can put like a little line so you don't get confused. The next one will be cat. The next one will be frog. I'm just getting this information right from their table. Your table is going to provide you with all the information you need, so it's very important to reference that when you're making your picture graph. So I have my kinds of pets. Now I have to find the number. So in a picture graph, you're going to draw the number of pets, in this case, in your graph. So when we look at dogs, we would draw 8 dogs. Now, Miss Hillebrand's not an artist, but I will try my best. Okay? That's what we get today. 1, and I'm going to have 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to make them the same size. I got a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to go to cats. You look at my table, I have, I'm sorry, you couldn't even see your, so I got the dogs here, and then the cats are right here. So cats are 2. So I'm going to draw 2 cats. 1, 2. Oh, frogs. I have 4 frogs, and I get to draw a frog. Lucky me. Well, I'm trying my best. They're supposed to be his eyes. Just try your best, that's all. 2, 3, 4. So, notice in a picture graph, you have pictures. These are our pictures. We have pictures of dogs, of cats, of frogs. So in picture graphs, you have pictures. Last one is a fish. I can draw this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So we drew our picture graph. We used our table to help us. We labeled it. And then on this side, you could label it number of pets. So you should have labels on both sides, labeling everything. Your title, using pictures because it's a picture graph. So now you'd have questions, just like the questions that we've been working on. So how many pets total? How many more frogs than cats? So different questions. So let's answer these quick. How many pets total? You're going to look at your chart. You have 8, 2, 4, and 6. You will be adding those to get your total. So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 4, 14. If you need to, write it out. 10 plus 14. Bring down your 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 24. Bring it over here, plus 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. I ran out of room a little bit. Carry your 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 30 pets is your total. Then it says, how many more frogs than cats? Frogs, you look. You have 4, and we write it right on top. Cats, we have 2. How many more is going to tell you to subtract? So you're going to do 4 minus 2, which is going to give you 2. 2 more frogs. Okay, so that's a picture graph. Now I'm going to give you information and you're going to make your own picture graph at home. And I'm going to give you questions as well. So here we go. All right, ladies, here it goes. So your table, you have ladybugs, flies, bees, and butterflies. I drew an outline of what your picture graph should look like. And I also gave you spots of where you need to put your labels for your graph. In these boxes, it is very important. I want to see your tallies. So practice. Show me 6 tallies. And remember, when you get to that 5, you have to bundle it, make your diagonal line, and go and start counting by ones again until you get to the next 5. So I want to see those tallies. Make sure you do it. That's a challenge for you. Also, number 1, these are questions you're going to answer after you fill out the chart. How many total insects? Number 2 is how many insects are bees and flies. And number 3 is how many more butterflies than ladybugs. Do that. I know you can do it. And this can also be something that you can make up. So maybe you want to count how many dolls you have at home and you can graph that. Show me your work. I want to see it. This is fun. Remember, a picture graph has pictures. So I expect there to be pictures of your butterfly, your bee, your fly, and your ladybug in your graph. This isn't art class, though, although we love art dearly. So make sure that you're not taking too much time on your pictures. Okay, we just want to know what you're talking about and then move on. Because what's really important is that you're getting the numbers correct and not your drawing, okay? The numbers and the questions is what you want to focus on. Keep up the great work, and I will see you tomorrow.